been drawing a lot since I was a kid, and when I was around 19 years old, I met a guy in school who said he was an artist, and I was like, I want that job. It sounds interesting, but then from there on it just took many years to find out how exactly you become an artist and work as an artist. Well, when I was in my teens, I began to paint traditional graffiti, and when you paint graffiti, you're anonymous because you don't want to get caught by the police. But then, as I moved into the art world and began to make art 25 years ago, I decided to stay anonymous because it's like a relaxing way of working. I don't have to concentrate on how my hair looks. I get a lot of inspiration from my surroundings. My daily routine and life is very limited and normal, so I use whatever is around me and whatever I see on my way to my studio. Well, I just try to draw my surroundings, the things that I'm surrounded by. There are like many artists who draw flowers and landscapes and abstract paintings, and there's nothing wrong with that, but personally, I like to get inspired and draw all the little things around me that are never really represented in fine art. So I draw people staring at their smartphone, I draw people sleeping on the subway, whatever I come across, because it's like an endless source of inspiration. Well, there's not just like one big idea behind my work. I try to make something that people can relate to, and I try to make something about what I'm interested in at the moment, and it can be political, it can be about daily life, it can be romantic, it can be whatever. It can also just be a drawing of a horse. So it changes with my mood and interests. Well, art making means that for me it's a way of processing the world. Like the world we live in is a very confusing and changing place, and for me sitting at a drawing table and doing drawings is a way of controlling my little corner of the world and dealing with all the things that goes around me and inside of me. Well, it's very exciting because this is the first time I'm here, and it's an excellent exhibition space, so I'm really happy to get the invitation, and I look forward to showing the people in Seoul and in South Korea what I'm up to, what I've been doing for the past many years. So it's very exciting. Well, hopefully I want to show them like different ways of drawing, and I want to show them that if you want to be creative, you don't have to have like all types of materials and stuff. You can do it very simple. You can get started pretty simple. You only need a piece of paper and a pencil. So a lot of the stuff I do is very analog and not very digital. So that's what I want to get people back at the drawing table, and hopefully I can inspire people, so when people walk out of the museum, they want to go home and draw a bit. Well, this is actually the first time that I'm showing all my graphic work in one spot, all of my prints. I've been doing this since I started out many years ago, but I've never really shown them before. So I'm quite excited about that. And I've done a lot of site-specific murals and other things in the exhibition rooms, which is going to bind it all together. So that's what it's all about. I actually try to draw the things that bind us together and not the things that separate us. Because actually, wherever you live on the planet, you are most likely you watch the same movies, you hear the same music, you wear the same type of clothes. There are so many things that bind us together and so many things in our daily life that we do the same things all over the planet. And I try to do that so you can relate to the pictures that I make here, if you live here or in Africa or in Europe or somewhere else. Well, for me, it's not really important that I'm remembered. Like, if people forget about me, it's fine. But if people see my art in 50 years and perhaps are still able to relate to what's going on in the picture, that would be like satisfying for me, even though I'm probably dead by then.